Welcome back to Digital Skills, Careers in Cybersecurity. We've gone through the introduction of cybersecurity, skills and interests, and now it's time to hear from someone who is in the industry and to gain a further insight. Let me introduce you to Samiko Takahasi, our digital expert from Santori. Hello, I'm Lisa, and I am joined with Samiko, an experienced IT manager who will be speaking to us about our digital skills, careers in cybersecurity. Samiko, I've introduced you already by name, but do you mind introducing yourself and your current role?
Sure, Lisa. Hi, I'm Samiko. I'm an IT manager for Santori. So we're based in the UK, or we call ourselves Great Britain and Ireland, or GBNI.
And what's your connection to your current role to cybersecurity?
So my responsibility as an IT manager is to make sure that everyone working in the GBNI or the UK at Santori can work smoothly without any technical difficulties. So this also includes protecting our organization from a cybersecurity point of view.
And why do you think there's a demand for roles within cybersecurity?
So I think in general, people are getting really smarter also with the evolution of technology. So you'll realize that hacking or even, spam emails or phishing emails, they're getting really, really smart. And even though we ourselves as individuals are training to be better, to notice all these little watch out points, we just miss them so much. So we need more people who are professional at managing these, and also to introduce software or technology tools that will help us prevent any ways of breaching our company or threatening the way we run our business.
Is there like an example you might have by any chance of an event, a circumstance that's happened earlier this year or something that you can be like, oh yeah, that's a moment where I was able to, prevent an attack from happening?
Yes, I'll give you a very general answer because I can't give you all the details for security reasons. But for example, on a daily basis, we receive malicious emails in our organization. And sometimes, so there are two layers of protecting ourselves. One is technology. So we have introduced a new layer on our emails to block any obviously malicious emails to land in anyone's inbox. So that means most of us don't even see those emails coming in. So that's protection one. Protection two is also educating people about these suspicious emails. So what we try to do is launch some campaigns to say, don't click on a link from an email that obviously looks really suspicious. Let's say an organization's name is misspelled in the email address. Because we managed to do those, we were able to prevent a few people from clicking an email that escaped our protection layer number one and reached into someone's inbox. And they successfully reported it as a suspicious email to us, which is what people are meant to be doing when they spot those, so that we can stop blocking or we can stop those emails from coming into our inboxes in the future. So that's a very simple but really effective way that we can all protect ourselves on a daily basis.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've also experienced the weird emails and it's like, oh, click here. And then you're like, wait, hold on. I don't even know what this is about. So that's a really good example. Thank you. I just wondered if there's anything else that came to mind that might be a little bit more technical.
Yes, sure. So maybe it's more technical and also slightly more scary, but we do have cases where we have the risk of a malware hiding in our data center or somewhere in our systems unknowingly. This might be because one of us clicked on a malicious link unknowingly, but didn't spot anything happening, when you immediately clicked on it. Or it could be because you had a vulnerability in the way your infrastructure, from an IT point of view, has been set up. There are multiple ways, but there has been in the past cases where those malwares have been hiding for a while, or almost hibernating, shall we say, and they suddenly come and emerge, and you realize that something can be changing your data in your database, for example, which becomes a huge operational risk for our company. Now, fortunately, we've been tight with our security settings, so we've been able to prevent those from happening. But we do hear those stories all the time. And that's why we also introduce additional layers of protection, which includes monitoring of our infrastructure, so that what happens is that even though something might be sleeping or hiding in our databases, we'll be monitoring small changes that we don't expect a human being to do. And those will be triggering alerts to people who monitor these to help us identify the certain risk that we might be having, to try and catch them as soon as possible.
And to young people who are thinking about a career in this space, what would your advice be?
So I would say really get some specialty, because cybersecurity is just evolving and you can specialize in different areas of cybersecurity. So I think maybe try and pick an area that you really want to specialize on. And if you're also writing a CV or something, try and be specific as much as possible to explain exactly what you've studied, or if you've practiced cybersecurity, try and be specific and also quantitative if you can. So to say, by introducing this software, I was able to prevent or reduce the risk of us receiving, I don't know, malicious emails by 10%, 20%. Or, yeah, I think the more you can really show your passion as well as your commitment to cybersecurity, the more it will sink to us when we read your CVs.
Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
It's been great hearing from Samiko about the top tips on how to get into cybersecurity. If you head over to our website, redeem your credits for time with one of our amazing mentors. We have some great people who are experts in the digital space. I'll end this quick set with a little joke from me. Someone cracked my passcode. Now I have to change my birthday.